What's going on YouTube? Welcome in. Today we got a beautiful build for you. Today we're building in the EVO, and today we've got a white EVO. We're starting off with the best gaming CPU, which is the 9800 X3D. We're putting this all in the beautiful B850 Gaming Edge Wi-Fi board coming in from MSI and that beautiful white aesthetic. Yes, we've got a white PCB board coming from MSI. We have 32 gigs of 6000 CL30 RAM coming from Kingston in the Fury RGB in white. It's going to match the board very efficiently and look really sharp together. We've got a 2 terabyte NVMe drive coming from Kingston as well, and the KC3000, which again, we talked about being one of the best enterprise grade quality drives you can buy because it's such a high endurance level, which means you can read, write, do whatever you want with that drive for years, and it's going to hold up to it. We've got 9 Infinity fans because we'll be cooling it with the Lian Galahad 2 cooler, which has 3 fans already on there as well. So we've got a little bit of a black and white theme build in today's EVO. Let us know down below in the comments. Make sure that like button helps us with the algorithm. Make sure that subscribe button as well if you want to see more beautiful PCs like this and over on your YouTube feed. Want to catch us live on a raw like it is right now as I record this intro? You can join us any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday over to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/tints, where we stream around 11 a.m. Eastern. We hope to see you soon.
All right, beautiful board again. The B850 Edge, beautiful little AM5 motherboard. Like I said, white, silver, black. So I said the white, the silver, and black look pretty stormtrooper-ish today. Still be pretty clean in the whiteout phase of things, which is what Josh was looking for today's build. 30, I think it was like 3079 or something like that, plus tax and shipping. It said 3100. I don't know if you'll see me doing Warzone streams. I'm not that great of a player. I can hit some nutty shots, but I need to I still have so many, I still have to grind some more of the unlocks. I didn't play any of Black Ops. I only literally played Warzone, so I played a little bit of Plunder with like Schmo to cut in the guys to get some of the unlocks. And that's all I've really been playing. I haven't really, I play like literally 3 hours a week. Yeah, Thief's a monster. KC3000, 2 terabyte going down and in. There we go, all in. Let's get our RAM next. All right, 32 gigs, 6000 CL30 RAM. Again, looks really good with this board. Whole design aspect of like the way they have the motion, like see what I mean? It looks so similar. I think it looks really good on this board. I really like Kingston RAM. There we go, looks great on that board. All right, we do have the AMD bracket, we need that. We need thermal paste, I already have some right there. We'll need this in here. We need that, we need that, we won't need that. These are all Intel. Put all this stuff back in the bag. All right. I will need the brackets off this. All right, there we go, chat. Beautiful B850 Edge board with the 9800 X3D down in the socket. Our standoffs are in place for that Lian Galahad 2 Infinity cooler. We've got a 2 terabyte NVMe down in the primary slot 1. And we have our 32 gigs of 6000 CL30 RAM right there. Absolutely beautiful little build here. Let's slide this aside. Let's get our case out. Big old honkin' EVO. I think the one time I don't have an extra fan to throw in for free. He only paid for the 9 fans. I wish I had another fan to give him for the rear, but he can always snag one of those and throw them in. But one time we don't have it. Anti-sag bracket, we'll need that. We need our screws, but everything else is back over here to go in the motherboard or into the box. Right there. All right, let's get the case out. We got a nice, mostly whiteout build today. Mostly whiteout with the cables and the GPU being in black, but not too bad. Get the motherboard down and in. Flip this around, the top down. Get the motherboard in. All right. I take the NVMe slot protector off just so I can get at the center standoff. Standoff for the GPU support bracket. Yeah, we're pretty much installing these all the time on these now because they're that good. So finishing up this is our little pretty much GPU support bracket. Not that the 5070 needs it, we're just putting it in there so they have it in case they want to upgrade. Just doing it standard. Almost everybody's going to 1440p now. It is 1440p is meta. 1440p is meta now in resolution. And even a lot of people are going 4K on On these higher end cards are going 4K, like 4K 165, 240. But we were all good there. All the extra parts for the support bracket are gonna go in here, in here, and here. Screws are all in. Let's flip this up so you can see it. Let's put the cover back on for the NVMe drive. There we go, looking good. We're gonna work on these fans. We just put the GPU support bracket in. I think it looks good. Front panel connections, let's start working on these bad boys. I need the RGB sync cable. I got a couple of these over here, where are you? Where are you hiding, little white RGB cables? There's one. It's gonna go into the Lian off the case so that it syncs with the RGB software. This USB 3.0 header. I like that these boards are starting, these new boards have dual USB 3.0 headers on the back. It's a really nice feature to have. This is extremely similar to what we built on Wednesday, but today's is or Mondays, but today's is white. There we go. All right. SATA's gonna sit right here. Basic cables are all pre-ran back here. So you need to do one more zip tie on the bottom. And then we're gonna move on to the fans. Start running these fans, chat. Start getting these fans out. So do the bottom fans. So since we don't have a rear fan, I am gonna run the cables over here to kind of hide that empty spot. We're only doing 9 fans today. I wish I had a rear fan for them, I don't. We're putting our bottom in first, so we're done. All right, get these fans in. It's in, there we go. All right. It's all in on the bottom fans. The side fans go in next, chat. All right. All right. How we look at chat? Looking good so far? I'm gonna put these fans. They're gonna go higher. Don't worry. Just let them rest there. There's that. Perfect there. All right. We're installed. Next is gonna be the cooler. A lot of fans. We got 9 fans today. Beautiful fans. Spin the round, go top down, so get this installed. I'm just getting these undone, so you already put the pump in, chat. The cables for the motherboard will be last. Oh, I have some Lian thermal paste right here from the other day. All right. Above close up, we're getting ready to run the pump. All right, hold on. Start tapping these really quickly. Feeding these through. These cables, and we run the pump back through. We run just the pump really quick, chat, and then we're gonna get back to getting the rad in. The rad in. We can finish the rest of these cables and move on to the power supply. Again, you can take the whole top panel off. It's actually easier for me to mount the rad and hold it up than putting it on this and put it in. I actually really like doing it this way. Call me old-fashioned, but it's actually easier in this case to do it. All these cases are doing like taking the top panels off and making the case structure less rigid. And it's really just trying to make it easier for people. And I think it's actually not that hard to do. I think it's more for the first timers, but then the structural integrity of the case is compromised more because you're using rivets or something to hold it, and I don't like it. I'd rather just hold it up here with one hand, throw it in there, and call it a day, you know? Got 2 screws in, countersink, on counter each corner. Just hold it in place, and then we'll spin it around so you can see it, and then we'll finish on cabling. That's the only thing I don't like about these screws. This is on rad, and it actually goes right through the lip. All right, we work on these, switch these screws, and just seeing someone build PC. We build PCs every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We've been doing it for 6, 7 years now on Twitch. Whew. It's hard to remember sometimes. The oldest PC builders here on Twitch. First partners and one of the oldest builders here on Twitch. One of the original first and one of the longest going. There we go. All right, we work on the RGB hub. We do a lot of clean builds. Got some crazy ones coming up soon. Trust me, got some crazy ones coming up. It's going to be slightly changed here with some black power cables and a black GPU. It's not going to be super pure whiteout today. It'll still look really good. These cables connected, RGB and USB. There's our RGB. RGB, next is going to be our USB. USB's in. All right, good. All right. So we got RGB, PWM and USB. Just to hook up really quick. So there, USB. There we go. And over and up, we have PWM and RGB. Right over here. And then RGB. Yeah, feed your fingers through you. That's tight. There we go. Looking good. Let's move this around. Let's get our power supply, chat. I'll show you the cable management. Looking pretty clean so far. Everything's gonna be hidden by all the other cables, but super, super clean. Try to put on a clinic back there. Hubs all ran in line. It's gonna be hidden actually by the power supply cables here in a second. 1,000-watt power supply today, guys. MSI 1000 GL Gen 2. Well, black cables today. Now opt for the premium power supply in white. So we have the black cables today. CPU, 12-volt high power for GPU, SATA, PCIe, and 24-pin main. A lot of cables right there. All these other cables in the power cable, we're going to motherboard box. First what I'm going to do is going to be this tough one. This is going to be the power to the motherboard on the bottom. This is the fun one, chat. Actually, going to run this before I even plug it into the power supply, because this is going to be fun. I have to pop these fans out just for a second just to get at it. Only gripe is the PCI power down here on the bottom on these. I'm going to take it out just for a second. The fans off to the side. This power right here on the bottom, auxiliary PCIe power. It's a pain in the butt, but we're going to do it right. Plug it in and feed it down. Okay, there's one. All right. Work on these other cables, chat. We have a SATA. We got two EPS, a 24-pin main, and our 12-volt GPU. 12-volt high power, 16-pin GPU. So we're working on these cables and cut the little twist ties that hold them in place. We got black cables today. Not ideal, but it'll still look pretty sharp. Right. 1, 2 going in. So our cable's kind of pre-ran. I'm going to plug in our 12-volt high power. And then we're going to grab our 24-pin main and run that right now. I'm going to bump this and get back on there. There we go. All right. All right. Let's work on the GPU, guys. 5070 in today's build, guys. So we have a 2 slaughter today. There's our 5070 MSI. So, all right, in we go. You have a black and gray card today, which doesn't go with the whole whiteout theme that we're hoping for, but it looks absolutely beautiful. Yeah, card isn't going anywhere with that slot in there. I don't even have the screws in yet. I got some crazy whiteout builds coming, but this still looks pretty darn sharp. Kind of a Stormtrooper-ish vibe. Still looks good. Let's get ready to light it up, chat. Exclamation point, light it up the chat. Let's go. We are done with today's build.
Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Come on over, hang out, chat it up with us, watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.